Hey everybody, welcome back to Factorio 1.0.0. I'm Joe Mama, your host. And first of all, two things. One, I just did a derp. I recorded a half hour worth of stuff, and I completely did a half hour worth of work and completely, totally had my mic muted. So that was dumb. Plus, I recorded previously. It's been a little while since I recorded, but I recorded about a week ago. And I got some good footage, but I got some that wasn't good, and then I never finished it because um, I didn't finish it because let's see, hang on, I gotta get some red belts made. I got interrupted. There was stuff going on, things like that. So I apologize for that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of that footage. I think was pretty good. Some interesting subject matter. So here you go. But yeah, so I've got some of the components necessary. Also, we're probably going to be pissing off the locals. And if we go to the map and then go to our pollution, you can see we still have plenty of space before we reach out and touch someone with pollution. But better safe than sushi. So what we're going to do is I've already started producing walls. I've got the grenades that we've been producing. I might up that capacity just a little bit more. And you can see I've got one thing of grenades here going. That's it. It's not a lot. Might consider another. You know what? I probably could. You know what? Maybe I can. If I were to put one right here, and then I just did this. Yeah, I could do that. And then this goes like this, and then let's see, this goes like this, and I think then if we have a belt doing this, we can double our capacity. I just thought, actually, you know what? Let's look at this. This is a waste of underground belts. Okay. 2 sets of underground belts going under one belt? No, 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 people. You can save resources by just going ahead and doing this. And then, there we go. So that's easy right there. Easy fix. You know, free lessons from Joe Mama. So, anyway, there you go. So we just doubled our production of grenades, which is great. We've got some grenades already here if we need them, but this is primarily for science. For science. So we're bringing the grenades down here. We've already got a nice collection. We've got the walls. The only other thing we need for military science is red magazines. If I'm not mistaken, I think red magazines, correct? Yeah, piercing magazines. Piercing magazines are sweet. So here's how this is going to work. If I do the math, let me see. It used to be 3-to-1, but I think it might have actually changed now. Military. Okay, so a single magazine has 1 second crafting time. A firearm magazine, yellow. The red is 3 seconds crafting time. Okay, there we go. Right there, 3 seconds crafting time. I thought so. Okay, the total raw is 4 seconds, but because that takes 1 second to create the yellow magazine and another 3 to create the red. Also, how many? Okay, 1 firearm magazine is all a red magazine takes. We just need some copper and steel to make it armor piercing. Oh, you know, I never really thought about that, but that does make sense, doesn't it? So here's what we're going to do. We are going to set up one assembly machine with 2. Nope, just one. Just one. Right there. And 1 inserter. It's going to, let's see, the recipe is going to be, of course, yellow magazines, but because it takes 3 seconds to create, each red magazine, then one of these machines making yellow magazines can actually feed 3 machines at once. I hope that makes sense. And let's see. Yeah, okay, that's how we're going to do that. I'll go ahead and provide them with their recipes. Boy, yeah, I guess just some messages coming in from my wife. She lost her reading glasses, and it's something we've noticed. You know, something I never thought would be the case is that it is indeed true. The older you get, the more you need glasses. The more glasses are necessary. I was born short-sighted, or nearsighted, short-sighted. I was born nearsighted, and so I had to wear corrective lenses for basically everyday life. I was really, really short-sighted, and then didn't have any trouble reading though. But I mean, like I said, I was nearsighted. My sight in the near vicinity was just fine. But when it came, what else do these things need? Anything? No. But when it came to long distance, you know, especially to drive, I had to wear corrective lenses, and that wasn't fun. However, I got LASIK in '03. The Army paid for that. They had a program that would allow you to that would allow soldiers to get that surgery. They had to get on a waiting list. I did, and I got it, and life was very good. And for my nearsightedness, it's gone. I have excellent vision, better than 20/20 vision at long distances now. But getting older, I am finding that I can't see things up close anymore. I'm needing glasses, so I am sympathetic with my wife's plight, and so I think both of us are going to, she's going to get new reading glasses, and I think I am going to have to get them as well, and for the first time. I've never had them before, but I think I need them. Oh, let's see, I guess that doesn't really matter. Okay, how can we do this? Like this, perhaps? That could work. Yeah, that could work, just like that, so they can pull off of that one also. And, like this, maybe? Okay. So, yeah. So, yep, needing glasses. It's fun. Don't like it. But it is definitely something. You get older, and you eventually need glasses. I never thought that would be the case. So we're kind of, going over our dental insurance. I mean, I'm retired military, so it works a little bit differently for me than it does most people. My buddy Board Bob, if you're out there, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're kind of discussing that. Oh, you know what? I need to go get some more. So, by the way, I'm just going to be chatting a little bit while we set this up. Nothing earth-shattering to talk about as far as the game goes. I'm just basically just getting military science to a trickle, maybe even blue science to a trickle, and you know, just I want to get some military science done, so if we have to engage the biters, we're going to be prepared. We got some good science going and get some good technologies up and running. That's my goal. So that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so reading glasses, yeah, that's turning out to be fun. Also, you know, it's kind of off topic, something my wife and I, a TV show my wife and I have kind of discovered. Well, first of all, anyone out there ever seen the movie Sucker Punch? And I know, for those of you who know the movie, some of you may know the movie and think, oh yeah, cool movie. It is. It's a cool movie. But then people who know me and hear that I like that movie probably squint their eyes like, what? You like that movie? What? Hey, if you know me, I am eccentric. Okay, I am a very eccentric person. I pride myself in my eccentricity, and so it should come as no shock that I like that and movies like it and TV shows like it. So, I mean, to be fair, the movie kind of had me when I first saw it. The movie kind of had me when the opening scene basically says that it takes place in Brattleboro, Vermont, and I am very familiar with Brattleboro, Vermont. I worked here, I'm not living in Brattleboro. I'm actually about 30 miles away from it, but I know Brattleboro very well. I lived there for years. I worked there for additional years after living somewhere else, and I had a good rapport with business owners, because I worked in a glass shop, and know lots of friendly people, and many of the people that I went to school with still live there, and I've got dozens and dozens of friends who live in Brattleboro, in and around it. So it's kind of crazy to see it mentioned in a movie. And of course, like I said, I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I'm intrigued now. Now, granted, I do believe that movie had had no part of it in any point filmed in Brattleboro. I don't think it did, to be honest. It's a good movie, but it's so... if you ever see the movie, it is... it's very kind of... What's the word? Abstract? Is abstract a good word for it, I think? A lot of it's kind of abstract. It's neat. Like I said, very intriguing. It's neat. Abstract, but I don't think any part of it was actually filmed in Brattleboro, because nothing bears any resemblance. The only thing I think maybe does is the fact that there is the kind of the overarching setting of the movie. I say, and people listen to that like, what do you mean overarching setting? Don't you just mean setting? Oh, you got to see the movie. You'll understand. It's all over the place. But the overarching setting takes place at an insane asylum, and Brattleboro does have, I won't say an insane asylum, but because it's not. I mean, to be fair, it's not. People sort of, it's more akin to a rehab center, but I think at some point it was a mental institution, and it has been rebranded as and rightfully so. It's been rebranded as a rehab center, but so it's a let's see. So I think that's where the similarity comes from. Maybe that's why the movie. Let's see, is this going to work? Something about this is not going to work. Okay, so if we get all of them like that. Okay, so that gets all the red magazines, right? All of them are going. Good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with a balancer. And it's going to look like this. So yeah, it takes place in Brattleboro, Vermont. And so that it had me at that. As soon as it said that, I'm like, okay, I'm watching this now. That was really good. Again, very, very strange movie, but very good movie, I think. Anyway, so my wife and I I don't think my wife would like it, but there is a TV show we started watching, which is really good, called The Umbrella Academy. And if you're familiar with Sucker Punch and like it, the way it's filmed, I mean, the plot is nothing alike. I'll tell you that. I think Umbrella Academy is based on a comic book, and really, really good. Okay, yep. Put that like that. That's good. We got walls. And can I do a balancer here also? I think I can. There we go. Yeah, so the plot is nothing alike, but the filming of the movie, the what do you want to call it? The filming style is very similar, and I think if you like Sucker Punch, you like this movie, or you like this TV show. Good TV show, Umbrella Academy. Okay, yeah, I think we binge watched it for 2 seasons. I think there's only 2 seasons right now, but I really liked it. We like it. Oops, that's not good. Okay, there we go. So now what we're gonna do, We've got military science. We've got the components for military science being produced here. Let's go ahead and add a couple, possibly 4. You know what? Let's try 6 for the time being. I'm not using ratios by any stretch, so I can't promise that this is going to be the most efficient way to do this. Cannot do that. But I'm gonna do this thing anyway. What do I need to do? Oh, problems. Problems. Okay, what does military science require? Okay, I'm trying to decide if I can get away with using 1 long-handed inserter per, because I researched inserter capacity, so each of these long-handed inserters, in theory, should grab 2 at a time. I think. I could be wrong. So, Alright, so let me go throw some lights down here so we can see what we're doing. I'm sorry if you can't. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of outputs here for science packs. And now we're going to go ahead and assign the recipe. But yeah, anyway, good series. Try it out. It's got that same feel as Sucker Punch did. So if you like that movie, you'd like this series, just by virtue of that. But let's see. Okay, there's the military science we love so much. Now we can start doing some other research too. I want to get some gas capsules. I want to get Science 3 up and running. But the thing is, we actually have to go... I guess it's quicker to go up this way. Which we will. We've got plenty of belts, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll find out how plenty is plenty. We'll see. Wow, that was awful. Okay, so we're back. And now, what I'm trying to do now, actually, is you can see that I got blue science going a little bit. I got military science going a little better than a little bit. But I want to create a little bit more of a, I'd say, permanent, a little bit more of a permanent solution. Let's see, let's make this go under here. A little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an area that is blue science. So let's go ahead. We're going to set this area up that's going to make blue science. And we're going to feed it some ingredients. And then what's going to happen later in the game is that we're going to increase the ingredients. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be starved for ingredients, okay? We've got enough machines to make lots of blue science, but we're just not going to have the ingredients to do it. Not in the great quantities that we would like to have. So we're just going to have to increase it as time goes on. And we've got advanced material processing, which means we can make electric furnaces. And electric furnaces are going to help us greatly increase our ore smelting. And that's one of the things we have to do in order to do mega-base things. Alright, but we got plastic. Hang on. You know what I should do? You know what? This is what I should do. I should bring this... I got plastic coming up this way. Bring it up to here. And then go like this. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And let me just hoover this up right here. Yeah. So, also, one of the things I kind of wanted to discuss, let you know what's going on. Just work has been very busy, and don't apologize for it, but it did affect the way I'm able to record. And plus, you know, Julie and I have had, my wife Julie and I have had some conversations about, you know, best use of time and how we want to proceed with the business, because we've got so much going on and we need to just kind of restructure things a little bit around that. And one of the things that kind of is going to have to take a hit is that I have to really consider about what on YouTube I can really spend my time doing. And I am of the opinion that I can only handle so much. And one of those things being so many series, and I don't think I'm going to continue doing Minecraft on YouTube for a couple of different reasons. One, probably the biggest reason is there's a lot of time that goes into making those. They don't perform particularly well. I mean, not that you should make videos based on how well they perform, but if I want to contribute stuff to YouTube, I'll still play it, but make a YouTube video of it? People just aren't interested in, you know, people playing Minecraft. They want to learn something. And quite frankly, I don't bring a lot to the table as far as Minecraft knowledge goes, if I'm being honest. So, and it does take a lot of time. It's a different group of people that play Minecraft, and I'm not sure that fits me very well. I don't know how else to say it, but I am not of that type, really. I keep thinking I can do it, but I'm just not that type. I'm realizing that. I'm just not the put my stuff on YouTube, Minecraft type. And I shouldn't try to think I am. So I'm just not going to do it, I don't think. Not on YouTube. So my kids and I will continue to play, and, you know, maybe one day Wintertooth and I will collaborate on things. I don't know. I haven't even talked to him about that, but I just don't think that me on SMP servers and playing on YouTube is just the best use of time, talent, and so forth. So, I don't know how else to say it. Just kind of a heavy decision, but it just has to happen. And honestly, if I want to focus my channel on anything, I would rather focus it on Factorio. I think what I do. Okay, now what needs to come up here? Engines and sulfur. Okay, so this belt right here needs to be engines and sulfur. I think if I have to spend time doing a thing, Factorio stuff seems to me to be the better use. And that's really all there is to it. Don't know how else to say it. Okay, steel could come over here and make engines. How many engines do I have? I have a ton. So I guess I could put two more engine producing things right here, maybe? But right now, let's see if I can get the feed from the engines. Okay, first of all, we're gonna take this blue science thing out of here. And I'm gonna take this chest. Do I have the room? Yes, I do. Then, let's see. So we're gonna move this, take this. We're gonna make a balancer. There we go. That'll be a balancer right there. Okay. So let's move this copper. I don't think we need that anymore. And we needed to merge this with sulfur. That's what I said. And I think maybe we could do the merge here. Would that work? Second attack. Poop. That took up a whole bunch of space. Okay, so now we've got both these coming this way. Now, what was this going to be? Oh, this. We can totally take this stuff up. Yeah, but also we've been really busy with the business. A lot of good stuff going on, but it's just I can't really justify doing a lot of stuff. Doing a lot of stuff with different series when I've got so much going on in the business. So, yeah, so you're going to see some changes there, and I think that is for the best. Oh, stop. Okay. So this is going to be the mixed bag right there. Okay. Yep, can't pick you up. I got it. Okay, that ought to do it. Then let's actually feed some of these materials. I should put the belt there. There we go. We should feed some of these materials that I have in my inventory into some of these assembly machines. That would be good. What else can I throw in there? Oh, I can throw some green chips in there. Yep, I can do that. Okay, again, the goal here is to just get blue science coming at a better rate, and it'll help us get stuff done while we wait for, oh, what is going on there? No, we don't want all that. We don't want all of that sulfur. There we go. And again, I think we're going to have to rethink the whole engine situation here. We're going to make more engines. And yeah, we just want to increase blue science, get a little more permanent of an installation set up, and then again, the ingredients will up that a little more gradually. But what needs to happen is we need to get a rail network set up. We need to get far more iron ore and copper ore coming into this place. And in order to affect all of that, we are going to need a crap ton of power, which means we need to be thinking about some nuclear. And I am all about nuclear power. Okay, so this is our blue science. And let's get some belts going. I already got substations are on the way. Okay, substations we are researching at the moment, but we'll get them. And they're going to make this whole power situation a lot less messy. I love substations. And let's see if we can bring this yellow belt over here. We can just scarf this belt up. Don't need it in its current position anymore. Cliff explosives. Boy, we got to get that done too. Okay, so we got sulfur going up there. Engines are tricky, but we're going to try to up our engine output. And we can do that in a number of ways. Let's see. We could put the rest of the engines over here, I suppose. Or maybe we could just make this the more permanent engine production area. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Matter of fact, I'm thinking we're going to do that. So let's do this. First of all, if we can, right here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, get our spacing correct. And what we'll do is we're going to set up our, Okay, if it comes in here... Yes, this would be right. Okay, so this would be cogs, and this would be pipes. Why did I just call them cogs? I never use that word. So this comes in like this. And this line, which is going to be our iron, comes in like this. And of course we need our undergroundies. And then we do gazinta, 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 gazouta, 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 gazouta. Okay, so that is going to produce our iron components for the engine units. So we've got that. And then the engine, or the iron components are going to come down here. And what does it take to make an engine unit? It takes 2 pipes. Oh, that's kind of... That sucks. That sucks. Alright. I was hoping the ratio would be a little bit better than that, but I guess not. So if we bring this down here, then that's going to be on one line, those iron components, and then we can have the steel come over here. And then let's do 6. Shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5, 6. Okay. And they run pretty slow, so we don't need to use we don't need to use inserters that are, you know, like, we don't need to double up our long-handed inserters. That's not necessary. But we are out of power poles, interestingly enough, so let's go get power poles, and let's actually go get some more belts, too. Okay, electrical distribution has finished, and we are now back among our little projects that we're working on. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Actually, I do this. Really? And that. Okay, that should cover them all. And then put that there to get everything started. And, oh yeah, that's right, I needed belts and I needed power poles. So, let's, trying to think of the distribution of power poles I want to use. Do that there, and we'll do that there, so that covers that. And then I just want to make it look, you know, sort of aesthetically pleasing, you know? Okay, so, wow, sulfur is... Why are we not producing any sulfur right now? What are we short? We're short on petroleum gas. Did we use it all? No. Oh, okay. I removed a link in the pipe. There we go. Woo! It's like, what the heck is going on? And you know, I had a feeling too when I was clearing stuff from that area. It felt like something was off about the sounds. Okay, so sulfur is going. Now I'm trying to decide where I want to insert the engines into our... Okay, so they can come down here under this. Oh man, spaghetti, I'm telling you. Where am I? Dang, get out of there. Dude, seriously? Okay, yeah, I'll just bring them down here. So, the spaghetti is real. And if I bring them in here, I can actually just insert them right there, correct? Couldn't I do that? Just bring it right to there? Oh yeah, such spaghetti. Spaghetti or forgetty? The factory must be pasta. Okay, bring up, come on. Okay, so that should insert the engines where we want them to go. We just need to, A, give the recipe to these machines, which is engine units. And B, power to the people. All right. So what's missing then? Why is... Oh, you're right. Because we do still need long-handed inserters. Right. Which means, dang it, another set of poles. Or just one more pole. That's fine. Okay, so now those assembly machines are assembling their things, and that is going to help with everything. So that will start help cranking out blue science at a much better rate. So let's go ahead, assign a new science, and I think this time it's going to be lasers. Let's go ahead and start some lasers. And then one last thing we'll do before we call it an episode, I think, is we are going to... Oh yeah, there's not much oil left. We are actually going to go ahead and start get sulfuric acid going. It's not going to take much. We've got everything we need right here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and find our chemical plants. Right, do we have any made? Oh, we have 4 made. Perfect. Perfect. That's how many I wanted to use. So, let's see. Is it going to fit right here? It might not fit. But then again, it could fit here. For sulfuric acid, what is it that we need? We need petroleum gas and what? Or sulfuric acid, we need sulfur, water, and iron plates. Okay. So if I do this, okay, the output could come there, I suppose. What do we say? Sulfur and iron plates? Okay, so I think what could happen then is the sulfur comes here. Sulfur would be here. And like this. Okay, that gets the sulfur here. I'm almost thinking though that we may not have enough to feed all the machines, but I don't know. So we can put room for inserters there, but we need room for water. Where would water come in? Okay, water could come in from the... Let's see. That could work. Alright, yeah, that could work. This discharge for the sulfuric acid would come out this way. Okay, the water... would be here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then there's already a water line right here. We can just kind of tap off of it. And let's go ahead and drop a line there. And I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to put a water tank right there to act as a buffer. And it's filling pretty fast, which is a good sign. So we've got water supplied. Now we just need sulfur and iron plates supplied. And what's the recipe? How many iron plates? 1 iron plate, 5 sulfur. Oh, excellent. Okay. So then we can get away with 1 long-handed inserter, 1 fast inserter, which will carry the sulfur because it needs so much. And can we put a light in there? Yes, we can. And let's get 1 more pole over here to connect. There we go. Okay, we've already got sulfuric acid being produced. So where do we want to put it? Where do we want to put the tanks? Excuse me. Well, kind of thinking right up here. They don't need to flow particularly fast, but we can store them right here for the time being. And let's run these undergroundies. Okay, and there. All right. So there we go. We've got sulfuric acid being produced so we can start making batteries. And now that we've got lasers done, then we can start on laser turrets. And we'll get that done. Okay, and we'll have the ability to produce batteries with sulfuric acid. We can get our laser defense up and running. And yeah, I think we're in a good place here. Now, what is it we're really short of? If we're being honest, what are we super short on? Looks like engine units. We just don't get enough engine units. Let's go up here. And I'm actually going to dump a bunch of them in here. No, it's actually doing okay. It's actually seemed to be doing okay. It's just blue science just doesn't produce very fast. So, well, so be it. And the sulfuric acid tanks are slowly filling up. Let me think. Yeah, it's we've got a whole chemical plant that's not really producing a lot, so let's see. Usually these things keep track of how much stuff they've produced. And let's see, 35 at the top, 65, 75, and 85. So you can see there's definite imbalance there, but you know, it is what it is. We'll work with it. Stuff is happening, and that's good. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. And yes, you will see more Factorio. That is definite. Just sorry to, you know, throw some heavy news like that. But if you're watching this series, you're probably not a Minecraft watcher anyway, so don't worry too much about it. Oh, and you know, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It shows me that Factorio is indeed a game you want to see. And that's a good thing. And right now, we're actually sitting at 107 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. I hope you're here for Factorio, because that's basically what you're going to see a lot of. Anyway, until then, I will see you in the next one. Ciao.